am Louie Anderson. Glad you're with us for another Barry ZeVan, the weatherman, current forecast for the Twin Cities and the nation.
Thank you again, Louie, and it's wonderful to see all of you, and it'll be wonderful right now to see a guy named Bob.
I know what Barry ZeVan's forecast will be for tomorrow. Blinding sunshine. Or maybe that's just the glare from the top of his head.
Thank you to Bob Hope. He was a friend to me since I was a teenager, really, in New York. We had the same agent, but that's another story. Anyway, wonderful for Bob Hope to talk about the top of my head. The glare is still there. By the way, also still there is the fact that this is also an international show on YouTube, as well as CCX Media in Louie's hometown. But wanted to mention, if you subscribe, it will be free subscriptions to this show. And the more subscriptions we get, the more chance there will be for more shows and for a longer period of time. So if you subscribe and it takes longer than Kiwi takes to get rid of black shoe polish that I put on my hair, that will be a long time. So I hope you will consider subscribing, especially those of you who watch on YouTube and nationally. For some of the people who I've been blessed to hear from in some of the cities in which I have done the weather in this fashion. Right now, the fashion for high pressure is down at 101 at Rio Grande Valley, Texas. The nation's low this morning right near Big Sky, Montana, at 4 above at Yellow Mule, Montana. I had never heard of it, but so what? Anyway, 4 above this morning in Yellow Mule under the influence of high pressure, which is dominating much of the west right now. It's going to keep us cool with this flow coming around from the top of it. 74 in Portland was the high today, 70 degrees in San Francisco, 69 down in LA, and 76 in Las Vegas for their high today, 74 in Albuquerque, and hi to Sam Donaldson and his wife out there, good friends. 60 degrees in Omaha today, 60 degrees, also in Chicago, actually 63 with some shower activity, and 83 in Pittsburgh, just south of this warm front, little warm wave, just moving all the way up from the south, 86 in Nashville, 85 out in Atlanta, and Miami having a thunderstorm with 84 degrees today. Kind of typical, actually, of course, for this time of the year. 77 with thunderstorms in St. Louis, and heavy precipitation. We're going to take a look at it right now. Take a look at the precipitation map. Look at all that thunder and lightning, really, that is indicated by the darker colors, all the way from Texas, all the way up to actually the St. Lawrence Valley, and many tornadoes. Over 20 tornadoes reported yesterday and today in Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas. Much of that moving up towards St. Louis right now, and very significant weather pattern right there. It's all moving farther east, and we will get rid of the shower activity in Louie's hometown coming up in the next day or so, drying out. As we said, 4 degrees in Yellow Mule, Montana. This morning, a cold front, which is up in southern Alberta, reaches all the way to across Saskatchewan and into Manitoba, and then a warm wave, little warm wave, coming in all the way from the south around this high right here. And another high pressure system, which is down over the Gulf Coast, is giving some thunderstorm activity again and continuing in Dallas-Fort Worth with 78 degrees for their high today, 86 in Charlotte, and also some rain shower activity in New York City with 56 degrees for their high today, 75 in DC, just south of this front right here. Around the region, Louie's region, we have 61 degrees reported for the high tomorrow in Bismarck, 60 degrees out in Rapid City, and by the way, with Cleveland and Toledo too. Anyway, 58 degrees for the high tomorrow in Rochester, 63 down in Des Moines, 57 for the high tomorrow in Alexandria, and 55 degrees for the high tomorrow in Madison, Wisconsin, with shower activity down there. Take a look right now at the current conditions, 45 degrees in Louie's hometown. And for people watching on CCX Media and YouTube, 30.07 the barometer, and it's steady. Humidity 76%. Winds northwest at 7 miles an hour. The sky is cloudy. The extended forecast Tuesday through next Tuesday, I should say, so say it already. Cloudy and dry, and then some thunderstorm activity on and off for a couple days. And that will be the situation, typical early May weather. Mostly cloudy is forecast for tomorrow. The low tomorrow morning will be 44, and the high tomorrow 57. Chance of precipitation 20%, and winds will be northwest at 7 to 12 miles an hour. The sun will rise at 6 o'clock straight tomorrow morning, or maybe crooked, and sunset at 8:18 tomorrow evening. Once again, remember to subscribe, and we will see you next week, hopefully. Well, yes, we will, won't we?